The war has begun. For 10 days the war rages on. Bhishma tells him once again, be the bigger man, stop this war. Karna has Ekagni that can kill anyone, received from Indra, the very father of Arjuna. Celestial beings who have descended to watch a battle for the ages. Welcome to Mahabharata Dialogues. My name is Abhilash and you've been listening to a series on Karna. The war has begun. It's day 1. Bhishma is telling Duryodhana a list of all the Atirathis, Maharathis, Rathis which are fighting on the side of the Pandavas as well as the Kauravas, the great warriors. And when Duryodhana asks, what about Karna? Bhishma responds, he is not a Atirathi. He is not a Maharathi. He is not even a Rathi. He is but an Ardharathi, half a warrior. And if Sarathi Putras or children of charioteers fight in this war, then you find someone else to be the commander for your side because I am not fighting. Karna, one wonders, was hoping that Duryodhana would have asked Bhishma to leave and Karna to stay. But in reality, Bhishma prevails. Duryodhana does not bat an eyelid, does not mince his words, and he agrees to what Bhishma says. And Karna, the warrior who has been putting his entire life on hold for Duryodhana's victory in this battle, is asked to step aside and sit. For 10 days the war rages on. For 10 days Karna sits outside. And ultimately, it's only when Bhishma falls, not dies, is when Karna is even permitted to get up. Imagine a battle of 18 days, and for the first 10 days, one of their greatest warriors made no contribution. Bhishma had ensured that the rank and file of this battle were destroyed and only the big battle warriors were left. And when Karna, in fact, goes to ask permission of Bhishma to fight, Bhishma tells him once again, be the bigger man, stop this war. Duryodhana will listen to you, do not fight it. And if you do, you are guaranteed to be the one responsible for all this death and destruction. You have the power to stop it, and you should. Karna says, just bless me to be a great warrior and earn fame. Do not deny me this chance of fighting that you have yourself gotten. Bhishma shrugs his shoulders and says, do what you must, my son. And then finally, Karna goes into battle. Day 11, Dronacharya becomes the commander. Along the way, he takes the sword almost literally up to the neck of Yudhishthira and Bhima and Nakula and Sahadeva, if only to make a point that he could have killed them but does not, for the promise that he has made his mother. Eventually, Dronacharya makes the Chakravyuha. Arjuna is far away fighting some Shaptakas, and Karna, along with 6 other Maharathis, team together to kill young 16-year-old Abhimanyu, an act so heinous that it is considered the very turning point of Mahabharata war. In time, Drona dies and Karna goes on to become the commander for 2 days, day 16 and day 17. And Shalya, who is the uncle of Nakula Sahadeva, because he is the brother of Madri, that Shalya goes on to become the charioteer of Karna. And this Shalya has been expressly put in the Kaurava team so that when eventually Karna faces Arjuna, he puts him down, insults him, demeans him, praises Arjuna, and generally makes sure that Karna is not fighting in the right frame of mind. There ensues a round of insults from both sides, Karna insulting Shalya, Shalya insulting Karna. Ultimately, the battle that everybody has been waiting for is about to start when Krishna somehow takes Arjuna far away from Karna once again. Because remember, Karna has Ekagni, a weapon that can kill and eliminate anyone, received from Indra, the very father of Arjuna. Krishna hatches one other plan. Ghatotkacha, the son of Bhima, is now called upon to fight. And Karna ends up having to use that Ekagni weapon upon Ghatotkacha because nothing else would have worked. The one final line of attack that Karna had is taken away from him. It's now time for all the other curses to start getting fulfilled as well. The moment Ghatotkacha dies and Ekagni is out of the war because that could have been used only once and would go back to Indra. Krishna finally turns the chariot of Arjuna around and brings it face to face with Karna. Shalya and Karna on one side, Krishna and Arjuna on the other. Krishna constantly being supportive of Arjuna and Shalya constantly being critical of Karna. And they say when they fight, this is a battle for the ages. The rest of Kurukshetra is at a standstill as they watch this battle. The very firmament is filled with Vimanas of celestial beings who have descended to watch a battle of a yuga. These two great warriors fight with each other, use all sorts of weapons, and finally there comes a point when Karna's life is done. His chariot would not move. Shalya, the charioteer, calls out to Karna and says, I don't know what is happening. All the four horses are applying enough force. Me, I'm a charioteer of great acclaim. I am using all the skills that I know. And yet, this little bit of mud that this wheel of your chariot is stuck in, it won't come out. Karna smiles and says, yes, all these strange things are meant only for me. I need to do this myself. And he puts down his weapons, his bow and his arrows, and gets down from the chariot and starts pushing the chariot wheel out of the mud. This is finally the time when the curse of Parashurama is fulfilled. He has now forgotten everything, including how to push the wheel out of mud. He tries and tries and tries. They say the very earth, its foundation and the firmament and the heavens and Patala shake. But that wheel, that wouldn't come out of the mud that it is stuck in. Krishna points to Karna and tells Arjuna, now is the time, kill him. Arjuna is shell-shocked. He says, he does not have a weapon in his hand. How do I kill him, O Vasudeva? Krishna says, you know nothing about dharma. Because I am saying it, it has become dharma. Because I am commanding you to kill Karna now, you should. Karna has one last word with Krishna. He's no longer talking to Arjuna. He says to Krishna, I don't know what path of dharma you're helping these Pandavas walk. Karna is not speaking about his enemies anymore. He's speaking about his brothers. Karna is entreating Krishna to teach true dharma to Pandavas. Krishna taunts him and says, You've been on the path of adharma all along. Every step of the way you supported Duryodhana, and now suddenly in this battle, you're looking for dharma. That won't be. He turns to Arjuna and says, shoot. Arjuna does not think for a moment. He sets an arrow to his bow, pulls it up to his ears and lets go. Karna's head, beheaded, falls to the ground, and Karna is no more. When Yudhishthira finally comes to Krishna and says, I am so glad this happened today because we were very scared of this one. Bhishma and Drona we had sorted out, but Karna, 13 years of exile, I have not slept one night properly because of how scared I was of Karna. Thank God that this Papi, this Duratma has been eliminated by Arjuna finally. Krishna says, you have no idea, Yudhishthira, who you are talking about. You have no idea all the boons, all the dana that this man has done for everyone else. Think of him as Bhishma, think of him as Drona, and fill your heart with respect for a great warrior has passed away today. Yudhishthira does not understand what is happening because he is unaware of who Karna is. The battle is over, 18 days are done, and finally, when Kunti confronts Yudhishthira and tells him that Karna was actually her eldest son. And when Yudhishthira finds out, he is distraught. He goes so far as to curse all women in the world that they would never be able to hold on to a secret like that. But the seriousness of what has been told plunges Yudhishthira into a depression so deep that it was worse than the one that Arjuna fell on the day of the battle. Krishna was able to sing the Bhagavad Gita to get Arjuna out of it. But the knowledge that Karna was their brother sends Yudhishthira into a depression that takes 56 days of continuous sermonizing by Bhishma to finally get Yudhishthira out of that. Karna is dead. Long live Karna.